Hey Aquarius, welcome to your quarterly reading for October, November, and December. I am Charlene Lizette. We're going to be pulling out a bunch of cards here to uncover what the overlaying themes and energies are going to be for you for the last quarter of 2024. And we're starting off with a bang with that 10 of Pentacles. There are some important transits that are happening in the cosmos, my Aquarius friends, that are going to be directly influencing you. Now, on October 11th, Pluto stations direct in the sign of Capricorn. And when Pluto does that, it's going to spend its last time ever in our lifetime in the sign of Capricorn before it moves into your sign. Now, the outer planets like Jupiter and Saturn and Uranus and Pluto influence the collective more than they do the individual. They're not considered personal planets like the sun, moon, etc. However, the outer planets still influence the individual as well. And they teach overarching themes in whatever houses it's transitioning through. And so what I would encourage you to do, being the Aquarius that you are, Aquarius are very good at the maths, at the sciences, okay? You could look at your natal chart and see what house Aquarius rules in your chart, because this is going to indicate to you what you can expect as Pluto starts transitioning into your sign, and really what the big themes in your life are going to be, over the next 20 years, okay? Because that's about the transit. And I love that this card came out for you as I was saying that. It says happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. Now, the other thing that I want to mention as well is in October, we have the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, then the full moon in Aries. Then we move into Scorpio, Taurus energy and Sagittarius, Gemini energy at the end of the year before 2025. What I will say to you is that these last 3 months, okay, and I'm just talking while I'm pulling out the cards, all right? These last 3 months, astrologically speaking, interesting, okay, are really the wrapping up almost, okay? You could think about it this way. The having to do your accounting before you give it to your taxman so that you can get your refund from the government or figure out if you have to pay the government. This is accumulating and packing up all the things in your home before you're moving to a next home. That's the kind of energy we come into. And I'm going to do a whole video on Pluto moving into Aquarius for the memberships only as well, just so you know. So let's dive into these cards. We'll do love at the very end now that I've given you a little synopsis of the astrology. In the month of October, we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. Here is what I'm going to say to you. I want you to think long-term instead of short-term. I actually don't think this is bad. I think this is a realization that what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what makes you feel complete is changing. And personally, me, myself, and I, when I look at this energy here and I look at this as the last card, it's like an indication that you've learned the lessons of what makes you feel isolated, what makes you feel left out in the cold, what have you neglected, where have you removed yourself or isolated yourself out of a self-preservation mechanism, or out of you being afraid of financial loss, financial difficulty, of being rejected, being denied, etc. And there's this big, okay, influence on what truly brings you joy and what truly brings you happiness. Like if I was your bestie and we were sitting down having a little chitty chat together, I would turn around and say to you, like, what truly makes you happy? Right? Like what brings you joy? What makes you feel good in life? Where do you feel stable and secure and solid? And are those the things that you currently have in your life? And if the answer is no, then November really emphasizes the change that needs to happen from the realizations of October. You got happiness as your mantra card. This is a theme that's going to be overarching for the next 3 months. How does Aquarius, how do you, if we were sitting down having a little drinky drinks, okay, how would you turn around and tell me what is, I should say, your definition of happiness? Can you give me words? Can you give me emotions? Can you give me examples? Can you give me experiences? And are those in your life right now? And if the answer is no, Shar, they're not in my life right now, well, Chiron may be playing a role. There is also an energy of Chiron overarching the next 3 months, a realization of your wounds, of your pain, of your suffering, of your challenges. Maybe the trauma you went through growing up, maybe the romantic relationships that failed, maybe the dynamics that made you feel lesser than or stripped away your confidence, your self-worth, or maybe what formed you and molded you growing up, an absent parent, an abusive parent, toxic grandparents, societal constructs. There's so many, and like really endless possibilities, where we're all going to have our own unique story. This is for you to do the work. That is what the next 3 months are, that work. Remember I was saying like the packing up the house, that's the work before we get to relish the new home, right? Doing the taxes, it's the work before finding out you're gonna get money back from the government, hopefully, right? Like, do you get what I'm saying? This is like the work that's required before the reward. Now, when we go to the Four of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Wands in November, we get a stark reminder, maybe, you know, a little shake up here into what truly is the factor that has been limiting you in your life. What truly are the patterns, the behaviors, the people, the environments, self-sabotage, isolation, financial struggles, feeling like you have to like self-preservation, right? This card actually showed up for my son as an indication before I found out he had pneumonia when I was trying to figure out what was going on with him. And if you look, the man is holding his pentacles very close to his chest. Well, the lungs in Chinese medicine are all about grief. And the right side of the body is dad and the left side of the body is mom. So what grief are you holding on to? What are you not articulating that is causing you to feel trapped, limited, stuck, codependent, bound, chained? It's time to break those chains, baby. It's time to get that inspiration, that fire lit up in your life to reclaim what is rightfully yours. And Chiron, you know, to learn about Chiron would be very important, okay? Chiron, he was killed by a poison arrow by Hercules, and he was the founder of medicine, of pharmacy, okay? And so he was a healer, and part of his you know, his self-sacrifice was to put himself up in the cosmos as an asteroid in order to provide healing for the rest of the world. That was like his sacrifice. He knew he was going to die. So he's like, I'm just going to put myself up there. Like, that's my death wish. And then when we look at December here, we have leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So again, here is the universe saying, can you do the work and trust that I've got your back? Can you do the work and trust that I've got your back? Like, I'd be curious to know if you have mantras every day saying the universe is always conspiring to work in my favor. I trust the universe. I surrender in the power of God. I know that I'm going to be guided to do the right things for the best outcome, for the highest good. You know, like those are the energies to be sitting in, okay? And for December, we have the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So all these lessons that you've been learning this last quarter, this doing the hard work, reaches its finality. There's a lot of clarity here. This is your card, right? The Queen of Swords is connected to the air signs, and the Two of Pentacles is about balancing everything. So there's a realization, a recognition of everything that's been going on, okay? Potentially for some of you, this could be financial in nature. I'm not gonna lie. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. You got pentacles everywhere. This is your foundation. This is your stability. These are your roots. This is you feeling grounded, secure, safe. This is also material possessions. This is also wealth. So it has everything to do with feeling firm, solid, secure. You wake up every morning feeling free, feeling confident, feeling comfortable when you have money in your bank, right? If you're struggling financially, you don't wake up feeling that. Or if you have these money stories, you don't feel awake, you don't feel that energy of like feeling secure, right? So there's a big lesson here around your security, your safety, your stability. Let's dive into your love reading, okay? Let's see what's going on. Now remember, these readings are complementary to your spirit messages, your weeklies, your monthlies, okay? We got the Lovers, we got the 8 of Swords, and we got the 6 of Cups. 10 of Cups at the bottom, which I like. You know, a lot of you may be really wrapping up old relationships, old situationships. You're looking at joy, optimism, happiness, joyful expectation, luck, abundance. You're in this energy here of, yeah, with a shell being your amulet of joy, happiness. You're here turning around and going, I'm no longer sticking around in these love situationships where I don't feel secure, where I don't feel loved, where I don't feel respected. Two of Swords to the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups to Six of Cups. Yeah, you're realizing that you need a certain type of safety, that was a Fool that fell down, a certain type of safety, a certain type of security. And if somebody can't offer you that, then you're walking away from that, knowing that you've got a clean slate for 2025. Okay, I'm going to pop this video here all about manifesting money, and keep your eye out because I've got a bunch of new videos to help you out prepping for manifesting for 2025, how to get unstuck in your life, and all the other fun things. Okay, if you want to work with me in any capacity, it's in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.